So the work that we do at the Killer Bee Inquiries is basically a form of deprogramming, which is like the work that you would do to come out of a cult. At its most basic, this looks like identifying whatever beliefs, identities, and worldviews you took on as a result of whatever situation you were programmed in, challenging those, and then using the body's reaction to access the buried emotions that got pushed down as a result of that programming, right? Because you can't be programmed without pushing down and repressing emotions. And these emotions and energies that get pushed down and the unconscious repression of them that has to happen in order to fully take on beliefs, identities, and worldviews become the root of suffering. And this is why I'm always talking about emotional repression, because it's what keeps people's lenses and suffering in place. Now, the amount of people that come to our work from traditional cults is actually pretty small compared to the amount of people that are trying to deprogram from situations that you might not normally view as culty. Politics, for example, let's say you get really deep into either the conservative or the liberal worldview, right? Both are a fucking nightmare. Or the clinical and therapeutic paradigm. People sometimes come in with identities like I'm depressed or I'm OCD, right? Or any number of these sort of vague diagnoses. Or in recovery, of course, there's the classic and actually pretty damaging identity of I'm an addict. People come from all kinds of major religions and spiritualities with identities like I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Christian, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Or from the flip side of the coin, I'm a rationalist, I'm a humanist, I'm an atheist. But I'd say the majority of people, and this is even into their 50s, 60s, and 70s, come still trying to escape from their dysfunctional family systems and childhood. I'm the scapegoat, I'm the hero, I'm not good enough, I'm unseen, I'm unheard, I'm unsafe, I don't matter. Those are some of the identities, the worldviews. Nothing's ever going to get better, the world is dangerous, life sucks and then you die. These identities and worldviews are foundational. And it's funny, sometimes people who are pretty earnest about the work in the process of deprogramming will fight for these identities and worldviews to stay intact because they're familiar, they're known, and they seemingly keep us safe and connected with our family of origin. It's wild, y'all, to see the degree and depth to which people will unconsciously argue for their suffering, even when they consciously, want to get free of it. We've even had a couple people who are pretty far along into the work get triggered and resistant to continuing on because it's scary. And they'll say stuff like, wait a minute, hold on, is KI a cult? To which we respond, no, but it will be perceived as a threat to the cult that you're already in. So if any of this resonates and you're tired of the cult of human conditioning or the cult of emotional repression, then visit repressiontest.com.